Streaming. Ay. Long day of work. Just ate some watermelon. Get some energy. Yeah. And we're ready to rock some more characters here. Rock some more characters in the crowd. Watching the performance. Just gonna get geared up here, mentally prepared. I just got off my day of work, freelancing. Now, time for my second part of the day where I work on my personal stuff. What's up, Marby? Mobby? What's up, Monkey Moods? Yo, yo, yo. We're out here drawing. I haven't picked up my pen yet. I'm still decompressing from work a little bit. Nice day for drawing for sure. It's been good weather in LA. A little windy, a little overcast, which is nice for LA. I've barely been leaving my house though. Just to go down the street to get some groceries. Pick up some coffee. And jam out some background paintings. This one's been taking me a little bit of time. But we're making progress. You just gotta keep chipping away at it. Don't think about the goal. Think about just be there for the journey. The journey of drawing. And enjoying the process. Enjoying the grind. It's not a grind, it's a meditation on imagination. It's a marathon of imagination. Is what it is. Just have to give in. Submit to the will of your imagination. And just let it flow through your pencil. Or your Cintiq pen. You know what I'm saying? Let the imagination course through your veins. Be free in the moment to create whatever your mind desires. Whether it be depicting joy, suffering, humor, high concept, sci-fi ideas, whatever it might be, fantasy. Just get blasted by freedom. True freedom. The freedom to create. Consequence-free decision making. It's just pure beauty. of using your noggin. So let's make up some characters here. Okay. Let's get a lay of the land. Let's make a little octopus kind of looking person here. Octopus guy. Um, Maybe there should be a person holding up a sign that says, "I love you," or something. Something someone would be holding at a concert. Sometimes we have feelings for entertainers. Oh wait, let me check to make sure my YouTube isn't streaming on private. Public. Okay, cool. All right. I don't even know if we're gonna see this person in the crowd. Let's go. Big turtleneck. Hey! Thank you for the subscription, Marby. Appreciate it. You once heard a heart symbol is based on the shape of an ass. I mean, I believe it. I got a text from a friend today that Steve Little, the voice of Jesus 2, is showing. He's in a movie called Fuck My Son. And it's playing in LA on Sunday, but I don't think I'm gonna go. I think I'm too squeamish to go see Fuck My Son. Even though I want to support Steve. And I know Johnny Ryan, the guy who wrote the movie. But might be too much for me to see a live action adaptation of Fuck My Son. Alright, you know what? No one in this background so far has been wearing shorts, so I'm going to draw some shorts. I just always draw long pants for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, the premise is really fucked up. Yeah, I think it, I mean, I didn't read the comic, but I think the comic probably, it works better in the comic format because the comics are so iconic and like symbol based that you can kind of divorce yourself a little bit, distance yourself from the subject matter, and it's like easier to. But in live action, that sort of premise just becomes like a grindhouse kind of real nasty kind of movie. Even though I know the guy who, the director is like a, you know, he's like sort of a comedy director. Yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna go to the screening. I can't, you know. Another friend of mine was in a movie recently, and I bought tickets to it twice and didn't go twice because my schedule's been so crazy. But also, like, I was a little bit squeamish to go see it because it was also sort of a horror. I'm so squeamish about horror movies. I just have a really hard time sitting through horror movies. So I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. I remember walking out on a friend of mine's movie he directed that was like a body horror movie, and I couldn't stomach it. I just had to walk out, and he was there, and I felt bad, but I love everything about. I love like knowing about the making of like yeah, like prosthetic special effects and horror or like ideas behind horror. Like I like reading about Clive Barker movies, and I even like reading like really extensive articles like about horror movies. I'll read all about them then, but then I won't go see them. I'm okay with psychological horror. I just can't do I can't do body horror, and I can't do like anything. I can't do like basically a gory anything that's like gory horror stuff. So like a movie like The Substance, like you could not pay me to watch that movie. Just like no way. Hey, Ninetales. This big cat head guy is distracting me, so I'm gonna make that invisible. And then I'm gonna have someone sitting on this guy's tail. Have I seen I did watch Weapons, and I enjoyed it a lot, actually. I really enjoyed Weapons. It took me a lot to... It took a lot of courage for me to watch it. I just... One day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this movie. I'm gonna do it. So... But I haven't seen his previous movie, Barbarian. I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, the gore in Barbarian was a little like right on the edge of like what I could take. I mean, of weapons. It was like right on the edge, but yeah, I enjoyed that movie. It's more like I like the ideas. I don't need movies to be scary. That's the thing. Like I would have enjoyed Weapons just if it was a mystery, you know? I love mysteries. Um yeah. Yeah, I should watch Barbarian. Hey, Cryodip, what's up? The little strange character here. Nice. Maybe I'll watch Barbarian this weekend. Yeah, a lot of people have said good things about it. It's got director pants on. Or just a really weird backwards butt. Mm. Reverse mermaid? Yeah, I could try doing that. Yeah, Kundalini meditation can be kind of dangerous. Also, I don't know. Yeah, I've heard of they call it, I think it's called a Kundalini psychosis or something. Yeah, can be dangerous for sure. I mean, you're basically like opening up pathways, you know, that all this stuff is, all of it's risky, I guess. All right, reverse mermaid. Trying to Kundalini on the toilet. Really open your root chakra. think you should just try a bunch of different ones, see what it takes. Alright, reverse mermaid. Let's draw. Fish. It's just got like a thong, bikini thong kind of thing. But let's make her happy. Hey, okay, Titus. What's up, Bufano? Oh yeah, body scanning. Yeah, I've done that to help me go to sleep. I haven't done that in a long time. Let's make this mouth go over the lip. I mean, over the face a little bit, like this. So it has a little bit more dimension. Getting close to finishing this side here. I mean, this row. It's good. Let's do a person in full, some sort of full armor. I could take advantage of that by meditating to sleep. But whenever I do, I end up getting way OCD uncomfortable. What kind of meditation can help with OCD? I don't know. I kind of consider exercise as a form of meditation. Anything that puts you in a flow state where you're in the present moment and you're not thinking about the outside world. So for me, doing jujitsu is a lot like meditating. It helps me escape, like get into the present moment, you know what I mean? And escape thinking about the past and the future. Yeah, playing music also. Improvising music can be good like that. I think that's why people get really into modular synthesizers. You just like fucking zone out and go into outer space, you know? What do I think about binaural beats? My dad does that, I think. I haven't really messed around with it. My dad also does those things, the blinking lights that like does something to your brainwaves or something. Have I heard of HemiSync? Supposedly they're referenced in Declassified C. Yeah, that's what my dad does. He does HemiSync. Yeah, my dad's all about astral projection. I don't know if my dad still does HemiSync, but when I was in high school, my dad was all about HemiSync. I'll have to ask him if he still does it or not. Yeah, the CIA had that program. They were trying to tap into remote viewing to spy on enemies and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Why do people do that now? Just assuming it's like in the world where everyone lives forever, people would be desperate to differentiate themselves both in terms of societal appearance and experience. Like, yeah, fuck it. Who else was going to be a reverse mermaid? Yeah, I think it's something like that. You know, and I used to be a party decorator for like a year, like set decorator for fancy rich people parties, and whenever I would go, this is when I was like, I was probably like 21 or something. No, wait, well, I was maybe like 24 or something like that. I used to do lots of parties at like country clubs and stuff in Philadelphia and outside of Philadelphia on the main line. And I noticed like there was so much plastic surgery and it didn't look good. I mean, to me, it didn't look good. It just almost was a status symbol. Like, I can afford to make myself look like a cat, you know? So it was really, really less about, looking younger or something. It was more about like fitting into a certain class of people. That was my little whatever analysis, I guess. Mar-a-Lago face, yeah. But now plastic surgery, it seems like has like reached a new level. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it seems like they've really there's some doctor in Hollywood that is doing performing miracles. It seems like right now, just like fixing Madonna and Lindsay Lohan. Madonna really made a mess of it for a while, and now she's like looks normal again. But yeah, I think there is something to be said about plastic surgery and status, like social status. Oh, to 100% Botox it up if it looked good enough. I don't give a fuck about not being shallow or whatever. I don't know how old you are, but don't Botox before 50. That's what I would recommend. if you want a Botox. Because it's like diminishing returns, you know? But I think the technology is getting better. It seems like to me. Based on the tabloids. Oh, you just want what when you get ugly and gross, okay. Then there was that Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey got Botox or something. He looked fucked. He looked kind of fucked up. I kind of like the idea of letting my hair get gray. I mean, I have gray hair. We've got the streak. The Susan Sontag. For me, it's not about aesthetics, really. It's more about just like, I want to be able to, I just want my body to not fall apart for as long as possible, you know? I want to be able to be, you know, moving around, active. I don't want to become like totally stationary in my old age. So if I can achieve that, that'll be I'll feel good about myself, I guess. I already kind of walk around like Frankenstein. This is a monster. Frankenstein's a monster. I've never been ugly in my life, therefore I'm scared of it. You just gotta build up that personality, you know? Just gotta balance it, the scales as you get older. Just gotta get more interesting as a person. That's the beauty of life, of time, I think, is that as you get older, you get uglier. And it forces you to switch gears. You can't be pretty your whole life, you know? You have to become an appealing person. No matter what way you have, big or small, you have an annoying genetic chin. Start using salt. My hair cutter tells me to use salt spray on my hair. I got this shampoo called Mane and Tail recently to try to thicken my hair. I guess it's a shampoo they use on horses. Are all these characters going to be animated individually? That's crazy. Really cool. I think they're going to be like very, very minimally animated, just so they have a bounce. They have a bounce, and the crowd feels alive. You know what I mean? What's up, Flannel? All right, I think I'm done with this armor person. Let's draw someone with a Conan haircut. And then it can be in a really good barbarian. Why am I drawing this like this? Berserker. Some people use dandruff shampoo and just leave it on for a few minutes. That helps with a clear scalp. No, I mean I'm trying to make my hair thicker because I've got Asian hair, and it's gonna make sure it stays nice and thick. So I was told to use mane and tail by a friend of mine, so I'm trying it out. God, what a fucking shitty barbarian I just drew. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Got thick, wavy, curly hair, so good hair day only happens once a year. Well, be thankful for your thick, wavy, curly hair. You know. I did a detox with hair products, and now I only need minimal stuff. Which is how do you do a detox? Boiled rosemary and spray bottle is fun too. got combination steroids. I just give up. I have a rosemary spray, like Korean style. It's supposed to like clean your pores out. It burns. If it gets in your eyes, it's crazy. You thin my hair. It was so heavy. Alright, I'm gonna redraw this barbarian because this shit fucking looks like shit. Okay. Let's do this again. I think I had a pee so bad I rushed this barbarian. Alright. I'm gonna keep the face in the hair though. Hair is super bleached now, so the character can get. I used to actually want to have Conan hair like this, like straight bangs with long hair, but I never had the courage to actually do it. Alright. Let's go. It's gonna have the bicep tie. Then we're gonna go bikini. Alright, let's move this guy over here so I can get a full lay of the land here because you're too big. Let's go over here. Alright. Your hairdresser gatekeeps a beautiful smelling melon treatment. There might also be some like genetic, like what do you call it, genetically modified people kind of thing. Maybe I haven't really like thought it